Hello friends, today we learn Fibonacci series in C programming. The Fibonacci sequence is a series where the next term is the sum of previous two terms. The first term of the Fibonacci sequence is 0 followed by 1. For example, Fibonacci series is 0 and 1. The first term 0 and second is 1. So 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, then 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 5, 13, and so on. 3 dot means series goes on forever, infinity, and number of series we print in Fibonacci series. The 2 is found by adding the two numbers before it 1 plus 1. The 3 is found by adding the two numbers before it 1 plus 2, that is 3. And the 5 is 2 plus 3, and so on. When the sequence goes on forever, it is called an infinity sequence. Otherwise, it is finite sequence. Let's understand some logic of Fibonacci series or of its execution also. For I equal to 0, we initialize here the value of I is 0 and consider the P equal to 0 and C equal to 1. Then I is less than N, I plus plus. Then T is equal to C, it means the current value is stored or initialized to T variable. Then C is equal to P plus C, it means previous plus current is equal to current. Then the value of T is initialized to P. Let's understand the execution of this logic. Here P is declared for previous number and C is declared for current number, and T is for temporary variable to store value of C. Let's understand execution of logic. We initialized here P, that is 0 value, and C, its current variable, that is 1, and the value of C is initialized to T variable. So addition is 0 plus 1 is 1. It's stored into the C variable, that is C is equal to P plus C. That's why we initialized here C. Then value of T is initialized to P variable. Then I is incremented. It means T is passed to C and the value of C is initialized to T. So T is equal to 1. Then 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So value of C is 2. Then P is 1 because T is initialized to P variable. It means value of P is 1. So I is incremented and control passed to next loop. So value of C is initialized to T. Then again the addition is C is equal to P plus C. It means 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Then value of T is initialized to P. So P is 2 and T is transferred to next loop. So value of C is initialized to T. So 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 and P is 3 because value of T is initialized to P. Then C is 5 and T is also 5. So 3 plus 5, 8. Then P is 5 and T is also 8, and so on. This is the simple way to understand the Fibonacci series using for loop. See the example. So open your Turbo C or Dev C++ and write a program here like hash include stdio.h then hash include conio.h, then void main. We declare here the variables p is for previous number, c is for current, t is for temporary variable. We need one counter, that is I, and we print here the series of n number of elements of series. That's why we declare the n variable. Then initialize the value of p is equal to 0 and c is equal to 1 here. Then printf /n, enter value of n to print n number of series. That's why we enter here n. Scanf %d and n. Then first we print the value of p and c. So %d /t %d p comma c. It means the two values are print here. Then for loop I equal to 0, I less than n and I plus plus. So t is equal to c. So current value is initialized to t. Then c is equal to p plus c. So previous plus current is equal to current value. Then value of t is initialized to p. So p is equal to t. Then printf /t %d. We print here the current value. It means next value is printed here. Then get ch void main close. So save your program first, fibo.c. Compile it and run. Enter any number. So output will be 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 2, 5, and any number of series you can print here. If you enter 10 value, so series will be print here. Previous plus current numbers addition. It's called Fibonacci series. Thank you.